Hi, guys, and welcome to the second episode of Kaale Unfiltered. I'm glad you decided to join me today. In this episode, we'll be touching a little bit on the topic of self love. To me, self love isn't just getting your hair done or your nails done or buying yourself that one shirt you've been wanting for a while. While rewarding, self love is so much more. It's showing up for yourself like no one else can and being able to set boundaries with others to protect your heart from unnecessary hurt or damage and knowing when to step away from things or people that might be causing you pain. Self love, in my opinion, is the most important kind of love, especially these days with the internet giving us so much access to unrealistic lifestyles and body types. While anything is possible, some things just aren't reality for most people. For so long, I thought I had the utmost amount of self love. And in some ways, I did. I took myself out on dates, bought myself flowers, made sure I got the things that I liked it in the stores or things that I wanted. Until one day I realized, while yes, I do love myself, I didn't always show up for myself in the ways that mattered most. I stayed in some situations where I wasn't always valued or appreciated. I sometimes overcompensated in friendships or relationships so that I could be that person for them that I never had. And while in some ways noble, for the most part, it did nothing but cause me pain or put me in bad situations. Because all the love I was giving to others that they didn't understand or appreciate, I should have been giving to myself. And by always trying to show up for others, sometimes I forgot to show up for myself. And that's something I never wanted to do. Because at the end of the day, you're always supposed to be number one, no matter what. 9 times out of 10, the people you're putting yourself last for will never think about putting you first. Though a hard pill to swallow, it's often the reality. Once I came to the conclusion that I was giving more to others than I was giving to myself and expecting them to do the same, I first took accountability for the major hand I played in my own suffering. While everything wasn't my fault, I could have avoided so many bad situations by just showing up for myself and putting me first. And while it may have taken way longer than I would like to admit, later is better than never. And now I'm able to show up for myself like I never could before. From setting strict boundaries to taking myself out of situations that no longer resonate with me to simply saying no. And while self love is a great thing, it can come with a lot of backlash from the people that benefited from your lack of boundaries and self love. I would rather be at war with the world than at war with myself, trying to keep the peace with people that don't truly see the value in me. And honestly, I've come to the conclusion that some people not seeing your value or your true potential is literally just divine protection and the universe's way of making sure that your greatness isn't being shared with people who don't deserve it or who don't appreciate it. So the next time you find yourself overthinking, overcompensating, or overlooking yourself, I want you to sit back and remember that that means you're putting yourself last for someone who wouldn't put you first and probably doesn't appreciate you or value you to begin with. And it might sound harsh, but it's a good way to pull yourself back into reality and get yourself back on track. And with that being said, thank you for joining me for the second episode of Queer Unfiltered. Bye.